On the edge of the North Yorkshire moors, it's hammer time.
Right, to the main event.
We got sparkles.
Yes, we've got sparkles. Your birthday, Mum. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Because our favourite auctioneer is back. And the jobs have never been bigger.
It's quite a collection. I can see why you need to make some space.
With a little help and support
I knew you'd be on that.
I'm testing it.
from his trusted team,
What a beauty.
What a spot. Well done, Katie.
he's tackling even more chock-a-block homes.
Compared with the Flying Scotsman, this is a Flying Yorkshireman.
You think you're getting there? There's box after box.
Uncovering priceless treasures,
I don't go anywhere to wear fancy jewellery anymore.
Well, you'd be coming to a very nice sale room.
fascinating curios,
This is a 5,000-year-old fridge.
and cherished collections.
Wow.
This is my dad's whiskey.
It's a whole room.
Then, using his knowledge and expertise
Victorian pine. Now, the market is for this.
and his gift of the gavel,
1,100. One more. 1,150.
he delivers his clients a fantastic
At £1,300.
That's incredible. Very good.
cash
£3,700.
bonanza.
Is this all right?
It's wonderful.
Right, Nick. A very long drive ahead of us today.
Okay.
But to a place in the country I really like because famous for its Georgian architecture.
Near Bath somewhere, is it?
Yes.
Clever boy, Nick. You and Angus have a whopping 5-hour drive south to Trowbridge, 10 miles from the famous Roman spa city.
I think there's going to be a lot of stuff. Hence why we've got two vans. Jack's following on behind. So it's a full-on day.
You must have at least 12 jobbers in here.
They're meeting 86-year-old David
Even down there, there's a three-wheeler one.
and his daughter, Shani,
It would be lovely, wouldn't it, to see other people enjoy them?
Yeah.
at the home of David's son, Shani's brother, Dean.
Dean and I had an idyllic childhood in the 1970s. It was all gobstoppers and space hoppers and out all day, as you did in those days.
When he was a child, I gave him a toolkit. It progressed from there. As he got older, it was bikes, then it was cars. He was always interested in pulling stuff to pieces or repairing things.
In 1998, Dean and the love of his life, Lynn, bought this 3-bed home not far from where he'd grown up.
A few years later, lovely Annie came along, his daughter. This is where Annie grew up. Lots of happy memories in this home.
But after a decade of bliss, this close-knit family's lives were ripped apart.
Lynn died in 2011 of a brain tumour. Dean nursed her right until the end in this home.
And so did Annie.
For the next few years, Dean and Annie remained at the family home, an inseparable dad and his fast-growing daughter. But 6 months ago, tragedy struck once more.
Dean, unfortunately, had a stroke, so it was all quite sudden. He was in hospital for a couple of weeks, and despite everything being done, he wasn't able to survive, unfortunately. So it was a massive shock. God, we miss him so much.
Yeah, he was a good lad.
Dean was just 58 years old. The family's job now is to deal with Dean's home.
He was an avid collector of certain things, like retro toys.
One-armed bandits, slot machines. I can remember going to a show with Dean where there was lots of these items for sale. Dean bought one for about 15 quid. It didn't work, but you could fix practically anything, you know.
The selling of Dean's home needs to be done in order to help look after Annie. So we'd like to see Annie okay and benefit from all of Dean's hard work.
Annie, now 27, is happy to leave her aunt and granddad to oversee today's clearance.
It's going to be a tough day for the family. Hopefully, we can do a good job for them. Jack's still behind us, that's good. Morning, how are we doing? You all right?
Nice to see you.
And you,
Thanks for
and
coming
you.
along.
I've got Jack and Nick are just sorting the vans out, but I thought I'd come and see you and see what's what.
Please come in.
Thank you very much. What's the situation?
My brother amassed this fantastic collection that we need your help with, please.
I mean, I've only just stepped in and already my eyes like, wow. I mean, it must have been a real personality, brother.
Yes, it gets it all from Pops.
So we were son and dad, but in the end, we were just mates, you know.
That's wonderful.
Angus, if you'd like to start, I could show you Dean's collection of chopper bikes.
I'd love that.
I'll leave you two to it, and give us a shout if you need me.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Prepare yourself, Angus. There's more than just one or two.
Oh, my word. This looks like Rally's factory.
Most of them are ready to go.
You used to restore all these, and was the idea to then sell them, or he just collect it?
Occasionally he'd sell one on, but only because he wanted to raise some money to buy two more old ones so he could renovate.
It's interesting because actually they've become such an icon now. I mean, a lot of it's nostalgia. People that were of Dean's age buying back what was cool when they were kids.
Inspired by the low-ride Harley-Davidson motorcycles of the 1960s, the Nottingham-built Rally Chopper was first released in 1969. But it was 3 years later, when a Mark II version with improved gears came out, that sales really took off. And by the end of the decade, 1.5 million were cruising the streets of the UK. A Mark III came out in 2004.
Dean's got all three models.
Some of the early good Mark Is can be £1,200 each.
Wow.
12 are going to auction. Top of the chops being this sparkling 1969 Mark I.
Why don't you lead me to it? I'll get the lads round and we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
Brilliant. Where do I start? Incredible job. Also, it's tragic circumstances. Dean's daughter, she's been through an incredibly tough time, in her 20s and lost both her parents. So we want to do the best we can. It's going to be a long day.
You've 2 vans to fill, Angus, and one heck of a drive home later. So hustle that muscle.
Wait until you see inside. It is amazing.
All right, so do we have to start work now?
Come on. And no playing on all the games, all right?
Honestly, I promise.
Yeah, whatever you say, Nick. And no playing for you either, Angus.
I mean, look at that. It is phenomenal. This is by probably the most famous companies of jukeboxes, the Wurlitzer. It's an American company, founded in 1853, and really started off with musical instruments, and they had a lot of success in the 19th century, producing instruments for the military.
By the late 1800s, Wurlitzer was the biggest supplier of musical instruments in the US, and soon went on to produce pipe organs for use in theatres. But it was a coin-operated phonograph machine, or jukebox, launched in 1933, that really made the company name. Within 4 years, they'd shifted over 100,000 units. Dean's is a 1948 model.
It's been used, but it's in good condition. Really good early ones can be several £1,000s. That's going to be heavy getting on the van, so good job I brought Nick and Jack.
I expect those two are hard at it already, Angus. Oh, no.
Ah, there you are, Nick. I knew you'd be on that.
I'm testing it, Angus.
Testing it. Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it is. It's a modern sort of reproduction retro game console. There's actually 60 games.
Oh, my word.
And they're all like the old retro games. Space Invaders, Galaxia and Pac-Man and loads of other different games.
I mean, these were the forerunners of all computer games, weren't they? I mean, they were so iconic.
£300 to £500, I think, would be a pretty safe estimate. It's just brilliant. I love this sort of thing.
Well, we haven't got time to be playing, Nick, so come on.
Yeah, I'll get on then.
Maybe just one more shot at the high score?
Oh, Jack, you love fruit machines.
This is one of the classics. Jennings the Governor. Now, what's interesting actually about Jennings is the company started in 1906 with O. Jennings, and he worked for Mills, a very famous slot machine company.
Yes.
And then he set up his own company. And by the 1960s, Jennings was bigger in the market than Mills. And the Governor was incredibly famous.
Known for its Native American head motif, the Governor dominated the casinos of a thriving Las Vegas in the 50s and 60s, when nearly half of all the slot machines were made by Jennings. This is an original mid-century one.
I love the Governors. They're always really nice machines. The annoying thing is that they do have a tendency to jam every now and then with the pennies, which unfortunately has happened with this one. I've just been having a bit of a play with it, but I will be able to get that sorted when we get back to work. I would say conservatively 300 to 500, but they can really fly. We've had some cracking results for the Governors.
Well, let's get it loaded.
As well as the Governor, there are 15 other vintage one-armed bandits heading to Yorkshire. So there's plenty more tinkering to be done back at base.
Come back for that one, thank you.
Over the next 2 hours, Shaney and David give the lads a helping hand. As, bit by bit, Dean's things are loaded up, including a pair of 1970s Yamaha motorbikes, which will need a closer look back at base. And with 2 vans nearly full, it's almost job done.
Ah, you found the fridge then?
But this doesn't look like just any old fridge to me.
Nothing surprises me in this house anymore. This seems very typical of your brother.
It does indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this was in his best mate Drew's house, and every time Dean went round, he had his eye on it. And in the end, Drew went, "Do you know what, mate? Just take it." So it was in disrepair.
Yeah.
And of course, Dean being Dean has done it all up and repurposed it.
I mean, it screams 1950s, doesn't it? Presscold, they're a British company actually. They were founded in 1934, and actually at that point, refrigeration was very much in its infancy. And this company really changed how we refrigerate foods.
The earliest domestic refrigerators were cumbersome and relied on toxic gases, which were prone to leaking. Not ideal in a small kitchen. But Presscold were renowned for their compact, reliable units that lasted for decades, and importantly, didn't poison the family. Dean turned this one into a media unit. Pretty, cool, but it'll be sold without the TV and stereo.
People will love it, and it's one of those where I think the market will decide where it is, but
Yeah.
I think it's great.
With the last items loaded up, Nick and Jack are free to hit the road. But for Angus, there's one job left.
No, come on through. I think this is probably the room that we've made the most difference in.
Wow. That,
I can't believe you've really done a good job there, Angus.
It's got that process started
yeah,
now.
fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Angus.
Great fun stuff always sells. So I'll hit the road and we'll see you up in Yorkshire soon.
All
All right,
then.
you take care.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
It's been full on, 2 van loads full. There's a lot of work to do back at the sale room. Sales in a couple of weeks. There's a lot of cataloguing to do, a lot of sorting. I'm excited though. We'll do him proud.
And with a fair wind, make his daughter Annie a nice little nest egg too.
Well, I definitely heard some things moving around, but I think we got away with that all right.
Thankfully, Dean's vast collection of bikes, bandits and big boys' toys has arrived safely in Kirby Moorside.
Would Sarah like a try on the bike?
I'd love one actually, but you can go first. If it blows up, then at least I know it's safe for me.
All those vintage machines, lovingly restored by Dean, will need to be checked over before being valued and popped into the auction catalogue.
Hey, Mark, what do you reckon?
Nice.
It is, isn't it? This takes me back because I had a Yamaha SR125.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so a bit more meaty than this one. This is a 50.
Yep.
Good, small, you know, sort of utility bike. They call it the Enduro. They launched it in '78.
This Enduro is from Yamaha's DT series. A budget-friendly range of off-road bikes that were a huge hit with British teenagers in the 70s and 80s. 50cc ones like this were discontinued in 2011.
And do you know what? There's a real market for these kind of vintage motocross enduro type bikes. I think there's probably a lot of, dare I say it, slightly older middle-aged men who like to have a garage full of motorbikes.
Yeah, and just to tinker with them.
Yeah.
Just, again, it's a hobby, isn't it? And
You've got a bike, haven't you? Right, I'll get it into the sale
Okay.
ring. All right. Yeah. This particular one-armed bandit is by a company called Mills. Now, they were actually based in Chicago and they launched in the 1880s. They specialised in coin-operated machinery. They didn't actually release their first one-armed bandit like this until 1906.
That machine was called the Mills Liberty Bell, the first of more than 650 different models the company produced over the next 70 years. This Mills Bell-O-Matic is from 1950.
And actually, this is one of two Mills one-armed bandits that we've got in the sale. We've got £400 to £600 on this as an estimate. It should easily do that. And hopefully on sale day, we'll be hitting the jackpot.
Ka-ching.
It's going to be strange, isn't it, seeing all Dean's things here?
David and Shaney have travelled up with Shaney's son Theo and Dean's daughter Annie to bid farewell to Dean's beloved collections.
After you, Pops.
Okay.
Wow. Look, there's his wallets of Pops. The hours spent on that. And of course, the choppers as well, because we used to ride around on them, didn't we?
Quite overwhelming to see all of the stuff, but you know, it's nice to go into a new sort of waiting room.
Yeah. To be loved again.
Dean's things have been split into 72 lots for the sale.
Morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, really well. And how are you all feeling about the sale today?
Looking forward to it, really.
Yeah.
It'll be another chapter.
Yeah, next step. And
Yeah, and it's just bizarre actually being here as well and seeing all of Dean's things.
yeah, I mean, I feel like we're a bike shop a little bit. Great fun items, so I think we'll have a great sale.
Good.
I'll let you carry on looking around. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later. It looks so different all here.
It's just such a fun collection of items. I mean, what more could you want? Chopper bikes, one-armed bandits. I mean, it's just fun.
I remember racing around on Christmas Day on these.
Yeah.
The big ticket piece is the Wurlitzer. It's a niche market. We will see, but I think overall should be a good sale and we should raise a good sum of money.
It's sad, but it's also a relief to know that we've got another step done and another thing in the process, so we can sort of move on in a way.
Very emotional. But yeah, it needs to be done, and hopefully with the help of today, it will be successful.
Emma and Heather have fired up the monitors, while Joe's got a bidder on the blower. So park your choppers at the door, pop a 50 in the jukebox, a sixpence in the one-armed bandit. It's auction time.
We all ready, you two?
Read his jumper.
Read his jumper.
If found, return to pub. Anyway, moving on.
We go on to this absolutely phenomenal collection.
Here we go.
We've had a lot of fun doing this.
First up, the Retro Arcade Multi-Game.
This is what you need for Christmas Day. We open at 260, 260 bid, 260 it is, 270, 280, 290, 300, £300 it is. We're all done at £300, 320 fresh bid. I'm out at 320 it is, then at 320, at 320, at 320.
A decent score from the multi-game to get things rolling.
Worth every penny.
What's next?
Here's the fridge.
The lot you've all been waiting for.
Let's hope it doesn't get a frosty reception.
The press cold, and we're at £55. At 55 and bid. At 55 it is, then at 55. Real quirky piece there. 60 anywhere is it now? At 55 it is, then at 55. 60 anywhere is it now? At 55.
Off to furnish a new home in Northamptonshire.
Nice one.
Now let's see how Dean's bikes do. The first is the yellow Mark I chopper from 1969.
We're at £700. £700 a bid. At 700 it is, then at 700. Any advance now for the chopper. Don't mistake it, gavels up at 700.
This Easy Rider's off to Rotherham.
I didn't expect that. No, we wouldn't have had a clue, would we?
Well, buckle up, chaps, as over the next 10 minutes, 12 more bicycles roll out of the sale room, including
620.
a Mark II chopper refurbished by Dean, and
At 400.
a blue rally grifter from the early 1980s.
Well done, Dean.
Time to give the vintage sounds a spin.
The Wurlitzer model 1100 jukebox. It all lights up the side bit and everything. Would start me at 2,000 to get us going. £2,000, start me at £2,000. Superb thing at £2,000. Nope, well, save it. Nope, okay.
No takers today, so Angus will try this beauty at a later date.
There's lots of inquiries on it.
This sale needs a kickstart.
The Yamaha DT50 Enduro.
Let's see if Dean's 1978 Enduro bike can rev things up a bit.
820, 840, 860. My bid at 860, 880. Commission's out. 900, thank you, sir. At 900 it is. I've got 940 online. 960 is the next bid. 960, 980, 1,000, and 50, 1,100.
A bidder online, another in the room, and a third on the phone. All want it.
1,100, 1,150, 1,200. No, I've got 1,250 online. 1,300 bid. In the room. Phone? 1,400, 1,450. Nope, phone's out. It's in the room. At 1,400. Final call if you want me in. Gavels up at 1,400.
The room bidder bags it. Up next, it's the Green Mills Bell-O-Matic that failed to pay out for Angus.
I've been having a go on that one. Where should be for this? We open at 320, 320, 340, 360, 380, 380 and bid. Round it up for the Mills. At 380 it is, then at 380. 400! Oh no, my God, 4 of you have jumped in. I've got 400 in the room, 420 on both platforms, 440, 440, 460. You get the sixpences with it. No, and at £460 it is, then I'm selling then. The Mills at 460.
A high roller from Cumbria took a punt on that.
Unbelievable.
Over the next 10 minutes, Angus pulls the lever on a further 13 of Dean's one-armed bandits, including
We all done at 420.
a blue Mel's Bell-O-Matic and
Selling then at 290.
a Windsor Buccaneer from the 1970s, made by video game company Sega.
Is that all the machines now, do you reckon?
Not quite, Cheney. There's just one left.
The Governor by Jennings, there we go. This is the most popular one. Loads of bids. The lowest one starts at 200, but that's out because the internet's in at 760.
What?
760, 780, 780 for the Governor. At 780, rounded up, £800 anywhere, 800 bid, 820, madam. I've got 840 online, sorry, 860 is now the bid. 860, 860, 880, 900, madam. 900, 920, 940, 960.
And we're at 1,000.
I've got 1,050.
Can't believe it.
You sure? Sometimes it's always worth an extra bid. Right, do you know, you've got the most amazing husband. 1,050. Oh, 1,100. 1,100. One more. 1,150. 1,150. 1,200. 1,200. £1,200 it is then. 1,250. Thank you, madam, at 1,250. 1,300. We all done then. Gavel is up. I'm going to sell at £1,300.
The Governor has absolutely bossed it.
That was a bit of a wow moment.
Good, good. You're done.
Nice one.
Money raised from the sale of Dean's things will go straight to his daughter Annie. So come on, Angus, let's make this a big one.
Hello. How was that for you?
Lots of surprises amongst that lot.
I was amazed at the price of some of those one-armed bandits tape.
Yeah.
Amazing.
One of them's going to America.
Oh, okay, that's good to hear.
So lots of keen interest in them. Bear in mind the jukebox didn't sell, which was the big ticket item.
Yeah.
After fees and everything, you'll be taking home £11,757.
Wow. Well done, Angus. Thank you very much.
I think that deserves a handshake.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
No problem. No,
So, yeah, thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure. The whole team's loved this. It's a job we'll always remember.
Dad would be very proud of us to get a good value for everything that he had. I'm really glad we've had Angus's help and managed to raise a lot of money for our family.
Well, that went well. The room was full, it's busy. When you get fun stuff in, it always pulls people in. Jukebox didn't get away, but everything else sold really, really well. It's going to help Annie going forward. They can come together as a family now and really remember Dean.
A month later, Angus did sell the Wurlitzer. So there's another 1,500 minus fees heading to Annie.
Right, Katie.
Right.
We're heading west.
Oh.
Yeah, West Yorkshire. We're going to a place called Bingley.
Oh, okay.
Ever heard of that?
No, I haven't.
It's a scenic 90-minute drive westward for Angus and Katie to this former mill town.
We're going to go see a lady called Jane, who's actually quite a well-known Yorkshire artist.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one, look at this.
This is Yorkshire artist Jane Fielder.
These are ready for a nice home.
And these are just a few of her many, many paintings.
People ask me, how many pictures have I done? And I keep thinking, I must work that out.
Despite having painted her whole life, Jane hasn't always been a professional artist.
I started life as a teacher in Kent. Then I got married and had 3 children. And then my husband got a new job and we moved to Yorkshire. We had loads of room for the boys to play, and so it was heaven.
Jane continued to paint in her spare time. And one day, 30 years ago, was encouraged by friends to show her work to a local gallerist.
I went along with a pile of stuff and this man went through it and he said, yes, I'll have that one and that one and that one and that one. And he just handed me a pile of money and I absolutely couldn't believe it. And the rest was history.
Jane has since exhibited across the country. Earlier this year, she began hosting events at home.
I had an open house and we were trying to clear shelves to put things. I suddenly realised just how much stuff there was. Every single room is filled. There's so much furniture and just things that people have given me over the years.
With another open house event planned, Jane and her husband desperately need a clear out.
I thought Angus could help me because he's an expert and I don't know what's any good.
Well, here we are. Looks a nice house, that.
It's gorgeous.
I just want to be very careful that I don't let anything go that I think, oh, I wish that hadn't gone. Oh, hello.
Hello.
In.
Oh, thank you. Oh, come on, Katie.
It's pouring.
What a fine day it is.
Couldn't have got a worse day. It's not rained for weeks.
You wanting to have a little bit of a thin out?
This house is getting absolutely full. All my friends are downsizing and I'm thinking we need somewhere bigger, which is a bit funny at my age.
See lots of nice things in here.
But it's all over the house. There's some upstairs I'm dying for you to see.
All right, shall we go and have a look?
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Oh,
You happy?
there you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
While Katie preps the van, Angus gets the guided tour of this handsome 3-storey home, which is packed with arty goodies.
Oh, wow.
These ones in here I left out for you to see.
Quite sort of an industrial feel to your artwork.
Yes, it's what I love about Yorkshire. Those mills and things. I do especially love these mill ones, but I'd love to share them.
There's a real sort of interest in sort of northern art at the moment and sort of industrial type art as well. So I think definitely we ought to put a few pieces in.
Good.
And roughly what would you expect, you know, sort of price range?
Well, these little ones around here, 70 or 80 or 90 pounds.
Yeah,
For...
definitely worth a go at that.
These 7 little ones include this watercolour of York, valued at £80 to £120. Angus will also take the 2 big industrial pieces, including this mixed media one.
Right, well, you best leave me to it. Me and Katie will have a rummage around and see what we can do.
This treasure hunt will be a 2-pronged attack, with Katie starting in the cellar and Angus working from up top.
Not in the best of condition, but that is a Dunhill table lighter in the form of a tankard. So you'd have it like that, it'd be sat on a table, you'd click it up like that, creates a flame, you know, light your cigar, all that sort of thing. And Dunhill, very well-known British company. Alfred Dunhill formed the company in the 1890s to make motoring accessories, and in 1907 opened his first tobacconists in London.
Dunhill's first foray into smoking accessories was a so-called shield pipe, which allowed motorists in open-top cars to puff away while driving. Different times, eh? This steel tankard lighter is mid-century.
They're sort of 40 to 60 pounds. People now collect them that probably have never smoked, but they just like them as a cool thing.
It won't set the world alight, but you can't start a fire without a spark, Angus. Maybe your wing woman struck gold,
Katie,
Yeah?
wherever she's got to.
you in the cellar?
I found this.
Oh, I love that.
What a beauty. Sunlight soap.
Introduced into Britain in 1884, I believe. They revolutionised the soap industry.
It was really the birth of the soap bar, wasn't it? You know?
Essentially.
Sunlight is laundry soap, which in Victorian Britain was usually sliced from a large block in store by the local grocer and sold by weight. But Bolton-born brothers William and James Lever had the idea of producing the world's first pre-packaged, individually wrapped bars.
There are some marks on it
Yes.
and scratches because the board is prone to that. But I think fundamentally the main pictures there, maybe 300 to 500. That is an absolute fine. Well done, Katie.
Thank you.
I'm bringing you on more clearances if you're finding stuff like that.
Nice work, Katie. Angus, can you top that?
I mean, this is a proper desk, isn't it? It's what we call a roll-top desk because it's got like a roller shutter door. So you can quickly pull it down, it's locked, everything's safe. And this really is from the Edwardian period. Roll-tops, though, go in and out of fashion because the age of the computer came along. This wasn't very good for a desktop. You couldn't put it on here. But now that we're all using tablets or laptops, actually you can use them again because that could sit there, close your lid, slide it underneath, job done. A roll-top desk like this, probably sort of 100 to 200, but then we've got the chair as well. Really what we'd call like a smoker's bow chair. In fact, this is what I've got in my office at my desk. I think that we should be able to find a good home for those.
That's it, Katie. Get it on the van. Ooh, that looks like a tasty box of delights, Angus.
You happy with what I'm taking?
Oh, I'm wavering good about this one.
Having second thoughts, Jane.
This little one.
Jane?
Oh, that one, unless it'll make a fortune.
Okay,
have that.
okay.
Jane, you're supposed to be having a clear out.
I'm not quite sure what we're taking. It changes a little bit. I'll be like, all this to go, and Jane's like, yeah, and then she'll be like, no, hang on to that bit. So we do kind of have to sort of get a box and go, you sure? Yeah, anyway, it's all good, it's all good. Sit your end on.
Over the next 3 hours, Angus and Katie managed to prize a few more bits from Jane's clutches, including this box of mixed jewellery that'll be examined more closely back in Kirby Moorside. And there's just time for one final sweep.
Oh, that's quite cool. I like that.
Ooh, what have we got, Angus?
It looks like 3 books on a bookshelf, but it's actually a cabinet. Probably mid-century, these little pull-out drawers. Somebody at some point has turned it into a little sewing cabinet. And things like this make great feature pieces. If you've got a shop or something like that and you can dress it with all these old sort of cottons and things like that, it looks wonderful. Little things like this are always popular. It needs a little bit of tidying up. For that reason, the value isn't huge, 30 to 50, but a great bit of fun.
It's been a long day. But finally, as night falls, Kirby Moorside beckons.
Come on through, Jane.
Oh,
Yeah.
my, it's absolutely amazing. There's all that room for pictures.
I was going to say, by tomorrow it'll be full of artwork.
It could be.
Well, I'll hit the road and I'll let you redesign the corner.
Goody.
All right.
Done. Thanks, Angus. Wow.
What I'd really like to do at the sale room is get some good results for her individual artwork that she's created. I think that'll be the key challenge for me. And yeah, we're not going to forget this one.
You always say art is tricky at auction, Angus. So let's just hope you haven't painted yourself into a corner.
So these are her watercolours.
Yeah, interesting.
Jane's mixed collection of artworks and curios, totaling some 200 pieces,
Thanking you.
have arrived.
That wasn't my trap wind.
That's a relief. It's all ready to be carted inside and catalogued in time for auction.
Just pass you those two.
Well done, chaps. You just about beat that weather.
We've got a wonderful little collection of silver items from Jane's that we picked up, and my favourite item in among it is this beautiful little dragonfly. Now, it's a brooch. It's what we call guilloche enamel. So you have a decoration, an etching, if you like, on the metal, and then the enamel is put on top of that.
Guilloche, also known as engine turning, is a 300-year-old metalworking technique. An object is placed in the mechanical lathe and turned, while a precise, intricate pattern is carved into it. A thin layer of coloured glass powder is then added and fused to the surface with intense heat before being polished. Got that? Questions later.
These sort of dragonfly, butterfly brooches were hugely popular in the early 20th century. In fact, they've become quite collectible. Unfortunate thing with this is there's a lot of damage to the enamel. If this was in really good condition, that's probably 50 to 100 on its own. Because of the damage, we've put a few bits together. As a collective group, we're probably 50 to 100. So condition's very important.
What do you think's going to happen? Do you think they'll survive?
Oh, I hope so.
Jane's brought husband Rob along for a bit of moral support.
Oh, my goodness. They're mine. Wow, that's exciting.
Her things have been split into 47 lots for the sale.
Oh, wow.
That's our sign.
Back about in the 70s, some funny boy I was going out with got it out of a skip in London and gave it to me. Nice thing it there. It's just been in the cellar for so long.
Oh, morning. How are you doing? You all right? Yes, good, good.
Yes,
I think we'll be right. We had a really good viewing day yesterday.
Good.
Yeah, were the funds going towards anything particular? Or?
Well, my niece was over here from Australia because she'd split up with her boyfriend. Then they decided they had to be back together. So she's just really hoping that this will help to pay back her fare.
So, plane ticket back to Australia then? Yeah. Well, you guys have a look round and I'll see you at sale time.
Thank you.
Okay then, thanks very much.
That ticket could cost £1 or two, Angus. Reckon you can stretch to that?
If it goes to a lovely home, I'd be very happy.
The section that I'm most excited about but nervous about is her artwork. She's a very, very talented artist. She has a fairly good following, but never really sold much at auctions.
That looks good on the stand, doesn't it?
We should get a few good results. Just don't know how the pictures will go.
I couldn't sleep last night because I was so terrified.
It'd be nice if most of it stays and not much comes back home again.
There's a decent crowd in today. Let's hope they know their Manet from their Monet. And they've brought plenty of money. See what I did there? With Millie and Katie tracking internet bids and a very dapper Jasper holding the phone, here comes the man who definitely knows his art from his elbow. It's Angus.
I'm sorry it's cold. They're installing a brand new heating system next week, so then it'll be warm in time for summer.
First up, that secretive box.
The faux book desk organiser containing vintage cotton spools.
Oh, I love that.
Anyway, we're off at £20 a bit at 20. It is then at £20 a bit at 20. The 2, 5, 5, 5. Let's go. 25, 28. 28. And round it up for me at 30. £30 a bit at 30. It is then at £30 a bit at 30.
Cottons are gorgeous.
2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5. 35, 38, 38, 40. 40, a little flurry at the end there. At 42, 2, 2. At 42 it is then £45. 48. We might as well go 5-0. At £48 it is then at 48. Looking for 50. I'm going to sell 50 we have. Thank you. 55 we have. I'm going to sell then at £55.
A decent result that should ease those jitters.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Very good.
Next up, the mixed lot of silver jewellery and trinkets, including that guilloche enamel dragonfly.
Oh, lovely lot this. There we go. We will open at £110. 120, 130, 130 on commission. It's against the internet. £130. Lovely dragonfly in there at 130. Gonna sell then at £130.
Things are buzzing along nicely.
That's
Wow.
297.
I've never worn it,
62.
But how will Jane's paintings fare? The first is a little watercolour, which could tempt some Yorkshire natives.
This is the magical place, York. It is pretty magical, York, isn't it?
Yeah.
I go straight in at £80. 80 and bid, straight in at £80. 85, thank you, sir. 85 it is then. 90, 5, 100, 110, 120, 130 on the phone. 140, 150, sir. 150 and bid at 150, 160, 160. 170, thank you. 170 and bid at 170. 180, 190. No, thank you very much. At £180 it is then at 190. Fresh bidder, 200, thank you, at £200. And my favourite picture in the collection, this one, 210. Yes, one more. At 210 it is 220. 220 and bid then at £220 it is then. For the York watercolour there, 230, thank you. 240. At £240 it is then. Don't mistake it. I'm selling then for £240.
Sold to a bidder from right here in Yorkshire.
240, thank you.
And over the next 10 minutes, Angus finds buyers for another 7 of Jane's works, including
Selling at 200.
the first of her large mixed media industrial scenes, and
At £95.
a second watercolour of York.
Good stuff. Amazing.
Well, the paintings have gone, but how about that furniture?
The Edwardian oak roll-top desk there, and I can go straight in at £70. £70 a minute, 70 it is then, at £70 it is then. 580, 590, at £90 at 90 at surely. Are we all done at 90?
It fails to hit its bottom estimate, so Angus will save it for a future sale. And when the Edwardian office chair comes up,
At 50.
it also attracts no suitable bids.
Disappointing.
How's Angus going to fire this crowd up again?
The Dunhill tanker table lighter, there we go. That's a great thing, is that there? Where should be for that? Got £30 bid. 50 a bid at £30 a bid at 30 it is then at 30 for the Dunhill lighter there. 52, 52, 5, 58, £58 at 58 it is then at £38. I'm going to sell away then at 38.40. Thank you, at £40 selling at 40.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Wow.
Is that all right?
And it doesn't end there. In the space of 25 minutes, Angus shifts 33 more of Jane and Rob's lots, including
I'm going to sell away then at 50.
an early 20th century Bohemian glass vase and
440.
a 14-carat gold amethyst and diamond pendant.
54.
So which one has Angus been keeping for last?
Oh, I love this. You don't see this one very often. There we go, the Sunlight soap advertising there. 250 is the opening bid. 260, 260 in bid. 270, 280. I've got free bidders at 280, 290, 300, 320, 340, 360 is it now? 360, 380. They're a rare sign. There's not many of these ones come up. £400 bid, 400 bid at 400, 420, 420 in bid. 420 then, the gavel's up at 420. Thank you.
Not bad for something that came out of a skip.
That's good, isn't it?
Oh, that was your last lot.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, there we go.
With money going to Jane and Rob's niece for a flight down under, will the result be up and over their expectations?
Hello.
Hello.
You? How was that for you?
That's
good, thank you. Brilliant, very
so
good.
exciting.
Your pictures? That one of York, though. That was
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah, that's the one they all
Really
wanted. And to be fair, it
nice.
was my favourite of yours.
Oh, and you'd put them in a nice spot, so that was good.
Do you think the aeroplane ticket to Australia, that was the...
I think we're well on the way.
So to come home after fees and everything is £2,966.
2,900.
2,966. Not quite nearly 3,000.
Nearly. She didn't quite go to the top.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so hopefully that helped the flight.
Yeah.
I think she'll be able to come back again.
Oh my word! Well, overall went really well. I'm pleased with the artworks, and you know we've set a precedent now, so maybe in the future she'll put a few more artworks in. Could do all right.
We've cleared a big space in our living room, and I feel a big burst of activity coming on. I've started a picture of this auction house, so you'll have to watch this space for that one.